up, y'all? This is Homeroom with Smooth. We are back, and yeah, it's the whole gang.
Woo.
I got Shar with me. I got Frankie with me. How y'all doing today?
I need a new video. I'm already over that one.
Mood. That's how she's doing today.
Oh my god. Okay.
I am, I'm good. I'm good. So just chilling, drinking some nice H2O out of my coffee mug, just because I'm
I
too lazy to.
have
I have some right here.
some life water.
So I like
Here's
this
my
thing though.
H2O. Let's
No,
take
'cause
a H2O shot.
I bought this because it was cool because it's the Super Bowl, and
Mhm.
so I bought it, and I've never used it for anything hot. I've always used it, and not even soda, like for keep it cool. I've always just put water in it and drank it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even know, I don't even know where the lid is anymore now, just because I just use it as my cup.
Dang. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on right now. Hold on. I'm over here like halfway between.
Water break, guys. Water break. Just yeah.
All right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, my throat is now clear. So, without further ado, our first topic of the evening is unfortunately, so New Jersey, oh good old New Jersey, they passed a law allowing trans transgender people to go to the gender that they identify with. So now they can. So men can, if they identify as a woman, and they can be in the women's jail, and men can be in. I mean, women can be in the men's jail. Um, so in this situation, I mean, in a way, to get my opening statement out the way, I agree with the safety aspect of it. It sounds like a nice idea on paper, but the situation at hand is what we have is two women are pregnant by the same guy, like nearly at the same amount of weeks along. Like literally, there might be a day apart, if that. And all three parents are felons. Okay, so this baby is going to be born, and their parents are nowhere near getting out. Nowhere. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Do you want to go first, Shar? Or do you want me to go first?
It's wild. Again, I get what you're saying on paper because it really depends on like the hormones they're taking and stuff. So, once you're a woman and you transition to a man, you start having, I think when you start taking the hormones, you start having like the same strength as a man. So I get the logic of putting them in the male jails. This story is a little interesting. I mean, we know that rape in jail is a thing. We know, we already know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's all I got.
This was consensual. I do want to just
Yeah.
a lot at that point. It was consensual.
So was it a was it
It
a
was
woman were these women that identified as males in the male
no.
jail?
So these are women so there are about 25 to 28 males that identify as female in the female jail, and this is in the female jail.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
25,
yes.
dang.
Yeah, he was
I wonder
blowing
if
back
some of them
out.
are faking just to be in there with. Let me shut up.
Well,
Hey,
I
he was
think
blowing backs out,
yeah,
man.
I I think this definitely puts it because I know nomenclature especially because now we have people and I think people they try to make this point. There's a difference between gender and sex because gender is what you identify as, sex is actually what you are. And I think this poses the problem with that because in a vacuum, when everything's all perfect, it would be okay to go with the gender that you identify it with if people were follow the rules and people would be safe and this and that too. So there's probably a good reason for them not to be in with the male population. So I'm not going to take that away from them. But now we have to deal with these repercussions. And I think this further, and sometimes like I know people don't understand the difference between gender and sex, but I think this kind of puts the spotlight on it and said, hey, this is the difference, because they identify as female, but they still have the male reproductive the male reproductive organs, and these are the consequences. So unfortunately, New Jersey, they're gonna have to find a way to deal with this, because if it's happening now, it's gonna happen again, and I don't even know what to say. Like, there's nothing really to say besides, oh well. Unfortunately, and it does suck for now, these two babies that, the two things are going to happen. They're going to be born, or they're going to be terminated. And am I even to get to that whole thing of pro-life, pro-choice, and everything too? But if these children they're born now, they go into the system, and that might cause more problems down the line.
Yeah.
That's my major concern, the children. If they're going to continue doing this, what is their plan to avoid this from keep happening? Because typically people like that who are in jail, they don't give a damn. They don't care. Like, they if they know they're not getting out any day soon, to them, you know what? Let me spice some shit up. Let me add some spice to this, because you're not letting me out of these four walls. So I think there needs to be some kind of plan in place, at least for these, where are these children these born children gonna be going? How are you gonna deal with them and getting them fostered, parents? Like, what is the plan here if you're gonna continue doing this?
Yeah, so that is really. What do you think, Smooth? Because
oh my God. So listen. First of all, my heart goes out to the two children, the unborn children. That's one. Okay. Now that I've said that, and I want to also say, I'm trying to get all my professional stuff out the way before I just completely go downhill. So again, I commend the state of New Jersey for trying this. Okay, this was an experiment. It has failed. Okay, people in jail are horny. Okay, they are really, really horny. Like everybody in jail. Okay, that's why half the crazy stuff that happens in jail happens, because people are horny. So, are you surprised that women that found an available, functioning, like real penis actually used it? Like, they're just the two that end up pregnant, okay? You know what's so funny? Right before this, I seen a thread I seen on Facebook. There was a thread that was posted of gay men saying how good vagina is, and how they would be straight. Like, I can't make this stuff up. They said it themselves. They were like, "Yo, I see why dudes be tripping." Well, I said, "What?" That's what
So they tested it out or something? I'm confused.
Yes, they tested it out. And then there were girls that were saying, "Yeah, I had sex with my gay friend, and it was bomb." Like, I was like, "What?"
This is weird as hell.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you, I didn't know what to say. I was just scrolling, and I was just like, you know what? But first instinct was like, oh, I should clip some of these and get it for the show. And then I was like, no, these are people's government names. This is Facebook.
So my thing is, I'm confused, because if you identify as gay, that means that you don't like that. So I'm confused.
Well, no, that's the thing, because the people that are, and this is where it gets all
gender fluid.
No, because I'll put it this way, and this is Frankie talking. I think everybody's sexually fluid to a point, depending on how rich you are. Because the thing is, because I'm a man, and I can appreciate other men, and I can say, hey, they're handsome and blah blah blah. So I know when someone's ugly, I know when someone's not ugly too. But I might attracted to it. So but there's other people who are. So then you go to like the bisexual part, where people are like, oh yeah, that guy is delicious. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna try it. So but the thing is too is that and we do know of straight men, especially in prison, who will do other men just to do it.
Yeah, but I understand that logic,
So,
but
but I think it's the same thing. So people are fluid everybody's fluid to a point. It depends on where your fluidity scale is. Because I think everybody usually is like 80-20. So I'll say everybody's 80-20, and that's for some people, and then that's like the baseline. And then other people, they're like, oh, they get closer to 50-50, and they're willing to try some stuff out, and especially people who are homosexual, because I know people who are homosexual and they have sex with women for whatever reason they want to have it, whether they're trying to hide, whether they want to try it out, or maybe they just want to have sex, and that's what they could get that day because they can't get with a man.
I also know women who are lesbians that have never had a penis a day in their life, and it grosses them out. They don't want that. They don't want penetration at all. So I don't know. It's I don't know.
Well,
It's
yeah,
interesting.
and they're closer to and they're closer to like 90-10.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's it. Because that's the thing too. It's like because I'm heterosexual, but I know I don't want a penis anywhere near any of my orifices. You know.
this guy. Oh my god.
So that part grosses me out. So I understand where they're coming from, but then I also know the people that they're like, oh yeah, like
Yeah, yeah. This is one of those things where I'm just like, I literally, my jaw dropped. Okay, I seen it on the shade room and my jaw dropped. I said, wait a minute. I said, how? So I'm thinking, I thought it was a guard the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a guard that was in there, you know what I'm saying, getting busy. And I'm like, okay, there's a male guard in a female jail. Some of them could be looking right. Okay, I could see how you just messed up or whatever. But when I found out it was an inmate, I said, hold on. Time out. How'd you do this? Where'd you find the time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, it doesn't make sense. Like, was
hey,
it
there's a way, because I know people,
okay?
in basic that were just getting it
Oh
on.
yeah, bro. I was like, bro. Look, they were so desperate, bro. They told me they did it in the and what is that? What are those things called? The porta potties. Okay, did it in a porta potty. I said, bro, that's disgusting.
Hey, I know
I've
people
heard
that,
I've heard some wild stories about you basic people. Whoo, child.
hey, I just know people, they were doing it in church. Smooth, they were doing it in church.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
I've
I was
heard some
like,
stories.
she was like, praise
Ooh.
the Lord. She's like, hallelujah.
Wow. Jeez. Oh
I've
my.
heard some wild stories. I've heard some wild stories. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So where there is a will, there is a way, and so
Exactly.
I don't put it past people. And so
Yeah.
The only difference is in the male prisons, you can't get pregnant from doing it up the ass. So like we don't hear about it, but it happens every day in the male prisons.
I mean, yeah, but that's men on men. Like, and women are having sex with other women in women jail. Like,
As far as we know, they don't talk about it. As far as we know.
no. There's documentary on it. They do too. They do too. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes they abuse other women with broomsticks and all this other stuff. Like I got some people that's family in the correction system. It's kind of crazy. But the main thing is here is that people get horny, okay, and you need to keep them away from each other. like
Yeah.
like
oh,
especially when you're gonna make children that can't take care of themselves and now got to go into the system, and now our hard earned taxpayer dollars are now paying for these two
hey,
children to get the worst possible care possible.
hey,
The
we
foster
don't
care is
know, one,
not
we don't
a
know if they get
great.
the worst possible care, and two, maybe a grandparent will step up or something. We do not know this.
Well, maybe
Okay,
Hopefully,
foster care.
yeah.
foster care is not the greatest on average.
No, I think it's probably a 50-50 thing, because the thing is, we only hear about the bad stories, but I know there are a bunch of good people in foster care too.
Mm-mm. Nah. Just from growing up as a kid, my
Mm,
mom working there and me going
mm,
on some rides with her, some house visits. I've seen some stuff. I'm like,
mm.
nah.
But I'm saying,
At least in the state of Arkansas,
yeah,
I'm going to say it is like
okay,
like you said earlier, 80-20. 80-20, 80 in the bad way. But
yeah.
I agree. I don't know what California is like because people might be a bit better out here.
Well,
and a couple
I
other.
think it also depends on where you're at too, because I think like in the I guess the Greater Los Angeles area closer to LA, it's better. But I know if you go out to Palmdale, Lancaster, it's not as good depending on who you're with. So
Yeah,
or where you're
that's
at.
what
But like you said, it's probably a reflection of the area that they're into. So, but I'm holding out hope that maybe the grandparents will just come in and swoop them up and be like, "Yo, you know what? We got this."
Yeah, that would be so ideal. I'd love that.
May- Maybe the dad's parents will come in, so then the siblings they can stay together.
Maybe. Oh my god, that is so sick. Now I'm just really thinking about that. Oh my god. Yeah, they got to figure something out, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is our episode today. I really don't have anything else to say. Oh man, I just forgot. So anyway, first of all, I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Two, Frankie has his Type X Thrills channel up and working. Like there's like mad videos and content going out. Y'all should check it out. He also has a podcast of his own about roller coasters. I'm wrong finger, wrong way. I was pointing nowhere the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
definitely go check them out. Yeah. Shar, what you got going on? Plug yourself.
I just be on the TikToks. You can catch a few reels on my Instagram.
Oh, yeah, you do be TikToking.
I'll be
yeah.
TikTok.
Don't put photos
I'm
on
on the
Instagram
road
anymore.
to 1K. I'm at 570 followers. I'm halfway there because once you get to 1K followers on TikTok, you can go live.
Oh snaps!
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Not you going live.
We live, baby.
Man. Okay. Well, y'all, this has been a wonderful episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned because we will be right back.